Hello, Internet. My name is Kirby Mine, and we are here on the PTR taking a look at Malthael, the Angel of Death, for the third time. I have recorded this video 2 times now. This will be my third attempt, as the first video did not record. The second video had horribly loud sound because I forgot to adjust the settings between the PTR and the normal game. So, Malthael. He is an amazingly good tank killer. He does 10% of the enemy health with his passive over 4 seconds, and he can keep it refreshed. Now, the interesting thing is, all of his moves work on targets that have that mark. If a target does not have that mark, the only move he can do is his E. The tankier the target, the more damage. His heal is stronger when fighting tankier targets. He is a straight up tank killer, and I think he's going to probably be replacing characters like Tychus and Leoric in this line. So let's get into the talent. Death Reach increases, actually not trusting the sounds, going to lower them even more because I don't want to mess this video up. There we go. Alright, so Death Reach increases Ray Strike's range to by 35%. That is his teleport. On a Pale Horse, I like this talent a lot for big maps. You want to get to objectives faster, you can move 20% faster than any other champion that I know of, because you move 20% faster while mounted. Other than like Falstad, the Haka, characters like that, you should be one of the fastest characters. Maybe a Lucio? Fear of the Reaper. Activate to increase your movement speed by 25% and pass through units for 4 seconds. So that is an actual activate. You just pass through enemies. Pretty interesting. I have to everything toggled off so we can walk through. I don't know what I think of it. It's meh. I'm sure I'll have its uses. It'll definitely... I mean, you are a tank killer, so getting body blocked by a tank would be bad for business, so... You know, being able to chase an enemy, not bad. Now, you don't really realize it because Arthas keeps self-healing. Let me actually get rid of Arthas a moment. Let's see a tanky character. Let's do Diablo. He just has a lot of health. Alright, back to talents. We have Die Alone. You do 75% more damage if it hits only one hero. So... which one is it? Full Rip. So, more healing, potentially. Maybe not, but the damage should be pretty good. What else we got? Throwing Shade. Quest. Hit 20 heroes with Death Shroud. Permanently increase Death Shroud's range by 33%. Like that one, actually. However, I really like this one. If you have 150 seconds of your mark applied for the game, it lasts 2 extra seconds. Take a while to get it, but not too bad. It just basically gives another 5% damage over the time. So you're doing 15% damage. I don't know if he's going to be a better character to poke with or just to stay on a target, because he definitely... You know, look at that damage. Oh, he regen just enough to survive. The range... you got hit. Okay, let's see. That's actually pretty respectable range. I would almost consider this one, especially if you go with one, if you like the other level 20 option. We'll see that one in a minute. Soul Rip slows, 20% for 2.5 seconds, nothing wrong with that. Mortality. When damaging a hero with Rise Strikes, deal 4% of the target's maximum health. That is this one right here. You are about killing tank, so... And then you can get another activate button to reduce healing received. So if he's a character that has a lot of healing, you have a Morales, it's pretty good. Then we have ults. Last Right is probably going to be by far the funner one for a lot of people. It is an execute. It does half of the enemy's health. It ignores armor, so we have, I believe, our first move that ignores armor. You get this little symbol. That symbol means he is dead if I click my R on him. Unless somebody interferes, it's just death. And it is a quested ultimate. So you get 5 seconds taken off every time you get a kill to a minimum of 15 seconds. Now, if you spread your little move and then hit your heal in a big group like this, you have a decent little bit of healing. You can see he does a decent amount of damage. Deactivate that. So as long as they're below roughly 50%, it's pretty much a kill. Alright. Increase the bonus healing from heroes to 4%. What does it heal at? It heals 3%, so that's an extra 1%. Don't know if I'd go with that one. Gain 15 armor per enemy hero affected by your mark. That one would not actually be bad, especially because you kind of want to stay and you really don't have a way of getting out of there. Alright, this one, you become unstoppable for 2 seconds, but it removes all of your passives. I don't like that one, honestly. I mean, it's fine to become unstoppable to save yourself and lower your damage, and that's when you're going to want to use it. I just really don't like that it removes your mark. Gain, after 2 seconds, gain 50 spell armor for 4 seconds. This is another active. Yep. Yeah, 3 actives. Honestly, I myself would probably either go with the armor. It's only physical armor. I guess, really, this is a tough tree. I'd almost go just for the active. I guess it's just going to depend what you're against, really. Not my favorite tree. Alright. Then we have... Mento Mori? Reaper Mark deals 100% increased damage after 4 seconds if they've been affected by it. So what it means is basically if you keep it applied, it'll be doing double damage. So if you take the talent that makes it do more damage and you keep that, tanks aren't going to want to stay in a fight with you. Let's see, reduce Soul Rip's cooldown by 0.5 seconds and its range by 50%. That's not bad for more AoE. But, again, you gotta remember, it doesn't do anything to anyone but your mark target. So, if you don't land a good rip or Death Shroud, it's really not going to do much other than the targets that you've auto-hit. Now, let's take a look at that dot damage if we keep it rolling. I did pick that one, right? Yep. It's a lot of damage. It's 182 every tick. Oh wait, no, I didn't pick it. It's going to be a lot of damage, sorry.
Choose a talent.
And then finally, I like Final Curtain. I mean, all these are great. This one's really good. But let me show you Final Curtain. So we have the increased range talent. And now you have this part here that just keeps applying the mark to everybody around it. Now you can see, look at that dot damage. So I mean, if you can just keep that rolling on the enemy,
Well done.
it's going to be good. Now, let's go ahead and reset cooldowns. Or, I'm sorry, let's reset talent.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Let's take a look at the other alt, because you guys haven't seen it yet. So you can fight while it's going, you gain armor, you become more tanky yourself. It keeps the dot rolling. Definitely, if you're gonna go that route, pick up the talent that makes it do more damage after a couple seconds. Because honestly, it's alright for AoE fights, and that's about all. You know, big team fights. I don't know. I mean, it definitely could give you a lot of team damage by applying your mark to everyone. But landing a good E can do similar. I guess it's just another way to keep your mark going. I mean, all your moves work with it, so I don't know.
Mayhem.
Not too much of a fan.
Choose a talent.
And now the improved version of the ults, I did not show you actually. No one can stop death. You get a longer cooldown on your next death. So you activate it after you die, you instantly res, but your next death will be 25% longer. So that's really borrowing time for later in the game. Death Shroud leaves a trail you've seen. This one you did not see. It heals for 100% of the damage dealt. If you're doing it against a tank, it should be pretty good amount of health. As you can see, I did that backwards. Got no health for that. There we go. This one's gonna be different. I mean, if you get a good team going, you can keep your ult going until the enemy team is pretty much dead at that point. So you're gonna try to stay on them, and then if someone dies before it ends, it lasts 4 more seconds, effectively doubling the ult, how long it's supposed to last every time someone dies. I just think the other one's more fun and going to be... Now, obviously, if you're not able to get people down to half health, the other one's not going to really do what you need it to.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Alright, last right. Let's just take a look at that healing.
Choose a talent.
And now, you do have to live long enough, you know, for this to proc, but... Come on, Diablo, run away. Yeah. I mean, if you are... Healed you for, I believe, 100%? Yeah, 100% of damage dealt. So, it effectively can heal you for more than half of your health, depending on the tank you're using it on. Squishy characters, you're not going to really see much. Now, the other nice thing is let's toggle cooldowns. It doubles the quest for you. So, killing Diablo takes 10 right there. That takes 10 seconds off the passive or the quest. So that will help you get your cooldown that much faster. Let's see what it's actually at, because the tooltip's a little buggy. So you fight Diablo, you come in here, you blow your moves. I would say it's actually better to do that, to put it on the enemies for bigger heal since you're auto-attacking him. Alright, so it's down to 55 seconds. You get the cooldown with the death time, actually. Or you get the cooldown like when it kills, so that's pretty good. So toggle cooldown. I don't know how long it's going to take people to actually complete the quest.
Killing blow.
See, and it just becomes, as the game goes on, it'll become faster and faster. So, that's pretty much it. I can't really tell you right now. I'm at a loss on some of the builds for him. Right now I'm thinking one that relies on his passive. That one kind of looks like my favorite, especially if you have tanks. Then again, I've always liked dots on characters. Just seems pretty good on a character, like D.va. And see, our ultimates actually cool down without resetting cooldown. I like that they put the mark for you to know it's gonna kill them. Anyways, this has been a first look at Malthael, the Angel of Death, for the third time, for me anyways. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So, take care now.